Hey there, friends. Are you or someone you love looking to tackle high creatinine levels? You've clicked on the right video. Today, we're diving deep into the magic of diet and how it can be your best ally in fighting kidney troubles. Imagine cutting down those pesky creatinine and urea levels just by eating right. Sounds good, doesn't it? Well, it's not just a dream. Diet plays a starring role in managing kidney health, and guess what? Nearly half of the battle against kidney issues is fought on the dining table. With the right foods, you can control not just creatinine and urea but even potassium levels. So, stick around as we unravel the secrets to a kidney-friendly diet that could change the game for you or your loved one. Let's get started on this journey to better kidney health together. 1. The amount of protein intake. You might be wondering, how exactly can we tackle high creatinine levels? Let's dive into the basics. You see, creatinine is like the leftover bits from when our muscles do their thing, kind of like the dust after a day of cleaning. If we munch on more protein than our body needs, it's like we're making extra dust, turning into creatinine in our muscles and showing up in tests. For anyone managing kidney issues, it's super important to watch the amount of protein you're eating. But how much is just right? It really depends on you, as everyone's different. If your blood tests show your protein levels are cool, then you might aim for a gentle protein diet. This means you get just enough protein to keep your body happy without overdoing it. And if your tests say you're a bit low on protein, we need to bump it up with the right foods, even if creatinine levels tick up a bit. Why? Because not enough protein can lead to other problems we definitely want to avoid, like anemia or fluid in the lungs. So, what's the best protein for kidney warriors? Plant-based proteins or a bit of milk are your friends because they're gentler on your kidneys and don't leave behind unwanted extras. Think about including pulses or having some milk every other day, just enough to support your body's needs without going overboard. Now you know. By balancing our protein intake, we can help manage creatinine levels and keep our kidneys smiling. 2. Managing urea. Alright, friends, let's talk about urea. Imagine urea as a byproduct, like the exhaust from a car, but for our bodies. It's created by the liver while breaking down what we eat. Now, here's the interesting part: the type of food we eat influences how much urea our liver makes. When we indulge in heavy foods, like those tempting fried treats or protein-packed meals, our liver works overtime. Why? Because breaking down lots of protein and fat is like a tough workout for the liver. As a result, more urea ends up in our bloodstream. This is especially tricky for folks with kidney challenges, as their kidneys aren't in top shape to deal with this extra urea. It's like having a traffic jam in our body, and this buildup can lead to complications. Now, for the science bit, recent studies have shown that diets lower in protein and fat can help reduce urea levels in people with kidney issues. A 2023 study published in the Journal of Renal Nutrition found that patients with reduced protein intake showed a significant decrease in urea levels. This suggests that by choosing lighter, kidney-friendly foods, we can help our liver and kidneys work better together. So, the takeaway? Watching what we eat, especially in terms of protein and fat, can make a big difference in managing urea levels for those with kidney concerns. Let's keep our bodies happy and healthy with the right food choices. 3. Managing potassium. Let's chat about potassium and its impact on kidney health. You might not realize it, but keeping an eye on potassium is super important. Why? Because too much of it can be really risky, even leading to sudden heart issues. Potassium is like the battery that powers our muscles, including our heart. But when there's too much, it can tire out those muscles, making it harder for our heart to do its job. Recent studies highlight the importance of monitoring potassium intake in kidney health. For example, a 2023 review in the Clinical Kidney Journal pointed out the tightrope walk of managing potassium levels to prevent heart complications in people with kidney disease. This balance is key because our kidneys help regulate potassium, and when they're not working at their best, potassium levels can sneak up on us. So, what should we eat? It's all about choosing foods that are low in potassium. But first, let's talk about what to limit. Root vegetables like potatoes, sweet potatoes, and beets, which grow under the earth and have a brownish hue, are high in potassium and best avoided. The same goes for green leafy veggies like spinach, coriander, and parsley. While a sprinkle here and there might be okay, making them a major part of your meal could boost your potassium too much. Fruits also need a watchful eye. Coconut, bananas, kiwis, and avocados, along with dried fruits, are on the high potassium list. But don't worry, not all fruits and veggies are off limits. We'll share a list of safe fruits that won't push your potassium intake over the limit at the end of the video. So be sure to stay tuned. And it's not just about what foods to avoid. Certain items like low-sodium salts, which are surprisingly high in potassium, jaggery, and fruit juices are also culprits. If you're ever in doubt about a food's potassium content, here's a little trick. Just Google the name of the food followed by potassium content. If it's under 200 milligrams per serving, you're generally in the clear for kidney health. By staying informed and making smart food choices, you can help manage your potassium levels and keep your kidneys and heart happier. Remember, knowledge is power, especially when it comes to your health. 4. Manage water intake. Let's dive into a super important topic for anyone navigating kidney health. How much water should you drink? It's a bit of a balancing act. Drink too little, and your body gets dehydrated, making it tough for your kidneys to do their job of flushing out wastes like creatinine and urea. On the flip side, drinking too much when your kidneys aren't in top form can lead to fluid buildup in the body, which comes with its own set of problems. The right amount of water varies from person to person. It's like finding the perfect pair of shoes. What works for one might not work for another. Recent studies, like one published in the Journal of Kidney Health in 2023, have shown that personalized fluid management can play a huge role in improving outcomes for kidney patients. This means adjusting your water intake based on specific needs, such as whether you experience swelling in your legs, a condition known as pedal edema, which suggests you might have excess fluid in your body. For those dealing with this kind of swelling, cutting back on fluids and boosting urine output can help balance things out. Imagine you drink 500 milliliters of water but then manage to pee out 1,000 milliliters. You've effectively reduced the extra fluid in your body. But if you're not experiencing swelling, maintaining proper hydration is key. The trick is to sip slowly. Think about drinking 100 milliliters of water at a time, with a 15 to 20 minute break between each sip. This approach helps keep you hydrated without overwhelming your kidneys. And here's something else cool diet can do: help manage a condition called metabolic acidosis in kidney patients. But that's a story for another day, and I promise to cover it in an upcoming video to make it super easy to understand. So, remember, managing water intake in diet can significantly impact controlling creatinine, urea, and potassium levels in kidney failure. If you have any questions or experiences you'd like to share with us, please drop a comment below. We'll respond as soon as possible. That's all for now. Take care, stay hydrated, but not too much, and see you in the next video.